Tripsdrill is a wildlife theme park located in Cleebronn, Germany, and with it being home to over 29 attractions, there is no wonder it is so popular. However, today we're going to count down the top 10 rides at Tripsdrill. Starting off at number 10, we have Rasender Tausendfüßler, and no matter whether you want to take a trip on an adorable looking centipede, or you are just looking for a fun family coaster, then I promise you that this ride won't bug you at all. Ding ding. Okay, that was a horrendous joke. However, this ride sure isn't, with once again you boarding your very own train and then making it to the top of a lift till you will complete not one but 2 laps full of many twists, turns and airtime hills around the stunning garden. And so I would feel wrong not putting this coaster on our top 10 list. If you are scared of heights, then skip to number 8. As for our number 9 spot, we have Doppelter Donnerbalken, and standing at a height of 15 meters, already I know some of you are like, no way Jose. However, it does not stop there, as nor is it your normal drop tower, because not only is it incredibly well themed, as well as a little bit bouncy, but when you have boarded the rather unique gondola and then risen to the tippy top of a tree, it will literally tip you forwards before dropping back down again, creating an experience that, trust me when I say, is definitely not for the faint of heart. For our number 8 spot on our top 10 list, things are starting to become a lot wetter, as we have Waschzuber-Rafting, and with it being the park's rapids ride, before we even get onto the attraction itself, you should already know that you are in for a treat. And you would not be wrong, as despite it not having any big drops, sharp turns, or water cannons spraying you in every direction, with its fun but also rather wet layout, consisting of once again some amazing scenery, this really should be a must-do attraction on your next visit to the park. Did Waschzuber-Rafting not get you wet enough? Well, if so, then you must take a ride on our number 7 spot, and I apologise for our pronunciation, as trust me when I say it will sure do the trick, with as soon as you have boarded the bathtub, and for the wettest experience, we would suggest the front row, you adventuring around some nice scenery pieces full of lots of characters, in addition to not 1, not 2, but 3 humongous drops, one of which is normal, one of which sends you down backwards, and one that will plummet you down a whopping 16 meters. How cool is that? It is time for a good old Vekoma boomerang. As for our number 6 position, we have Volldampf, and themed towards a steam train journey. Just looking at this ride is awesome, with its creatively designed 19th century train racing around lots of theming, and on ride does not disappoint either, with you completing many steep drops, airtime hills, bank turns and slopes at a speed of 37 miles per hour, not only forwards but then backwards too. And so when also taking into account the really crazy interactions that you will get with Hals, über, kopf, this coaster should definitely be on your bucket list. Choo choo. Top 5, were and coming in for this spot, we have Jessetai Saw, and despite it opening back in 1998, making it one of the oldest rides at the park, it has always been a fan favourite, and for a good reason, as similar to many of your other Gerstlauer bobsled coasters from all around the world. Once you've boarded the 4-person car, you will rise up a 52-foot lift hill, whip round many wild mouse twists and turns, drop down 50-foot drops, complete helixes, and bounce over a lot of airtime hills. And so in my eyes, this is a perfect coaster for adults, kids, and thrill seekers alike. Have you ever wanted to fly your very own plane? Well, if you said yes, then you must take a ride on our number 4 position, Hoona Flung, as on this Skyfly attraction, you can do just that. Although it is not all easy flying, as during your flight through the sky, not only will your plane be spun around in circles, but by using the levers connected to the wings, you can make yourself flip upside down. And yes, you did hear me right there, guys, flip upside down, meaning that if you want a nice, calm and relaxing flight, you can have that. Or if you'd rather flip non-stop upside down, you can sure do that too. Here we are at the top 3 rides at the park, and for our number 3 position, we have Mammut, the ride that has taken your classic Woody to the next level. And here is how. Now of course, it would not be an awesome wooden coaster without many drops, bank turns, airtime hills, tunnel sections, and even a few helixes. And this ride is no exception, with you completing all of this. Nevertheless, what brings this ride to the next level is the fact that from the moment you queue to riding to get off this attraction, you will feel immersed in the lumberjack world, which is pretty cool if you ask me. Between number 2 and 1, it was tough. However, after a lot, and I mean a lot of consideration, we've decided to put Karacho at the number 2 spot. And wow, if this ride does not make you fall in love with launch coasters, then I honestly do not know what will. Because as soon as you have boarded the really awesome ride vehicle, you will instantly be sent into a heartline roll, followed by a launch from 0 to 55 miles per hour in a matter of 1.6 seconds, top hat, 2 dive loops, corkscrew, airtime hills, and so much more. Wow, that is a lot. And so with a world-class I'm a Score soundtrack, theming and lap bar restraints too, a trip to Tripsdrill would be nowhere near complete without a ride. We have made it to the number 1 spot, and in my opinion for the best ride at the park, we have got no other than Hals über Kopf. And where do I begin when talking about this ride? As if I was going to talk about every great part, we would literally be here all day. Yet to start from the beginning, as soon as you walk into the park and see this stunning 100-foot tall invert, you will instantly want to take a ride. And you should definitely do just that, as with all of its 50 miles per hour twists, turns and inversions that you will race around with your legs dangling, you are sure to have a blast. And so I think it is a very worthy ride of our number 1 spot. Thank you all for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.